Hello, this is Dr. Cunningham. Let's have a very interesting and necessary conversation. There are individuals that I've worked with over the course of 18 plus years of being in the mental health field that have dealt with whether it's triggered by substance use or through other etiologies specific to mental health. Where individuals have dealt with psychosis, which means they literally have had either auditory or visual hallucinations. And sometimes people, especially within the field, or those who may not be in the field but may have encountered a person that has told someone that they have had, commands being spoken to them from something unseen, or have seen things that actually aren't physically there. Um, let's first look at it from the standpoint of practicality. Again, it may sound tough for people to think about it from a standpoint of practicality. At the same time, if it's a clinician that's hearing or listening, at this point, I need you to remove your clinician hat, because there's a category of those whom are having thoughts or seeing something that has to do with harm to self or someone else, and those who are not. So if someone may be hearing or seeing something, the idea first is there some connection or evidence of that being a part of reality? With consideration of, for example, someone thinking they may have heard something. Do they have technology in their house that actually may be relevant to being able to hear something? Here's a situation. I literally used to, play a prank on someone that used to live with me. And there is a technology called Wyze, WYZE, where it's literally a video camera in your home, where if you have the app connected to your cell phone, you're actually able to audibly hear the person speaking from the phone, which is on the app, to the video camera, which is literally in the home. So did that person actually deal with auditory hallucinations, or was that truly savvy technological invention that was in their home? So you have to be able to differentiate between whether it's based on reality and if there's evidence of it in reality, and then if it's not. Now, if it's not, then we have to start looking at whether it's seeing or telling you to do something unsafe or not. The individuals who end up in hospitals are in hospitals because they are being told to harm themselves or someone else from something that does not exist. There are clients that I've worked with previously that ended up in the hospital because they had auditory hallucinations telling them to bomb Bank of America. Now, we know that's irrational, and that's not an okay thought to have, because that has to do with them potentially harming other people and themselves. So there's a duty to warn or to protect. But if a person's having an auditory or visual hallucination that's telling them that they should be kinder to people, to be more loving and kind, ask people if they want to be able to have a hug, are you sending that person to a hospital? Or maybe it's a matter of exploring what those particular thoughts are telling them, what they mean to them, and if they may be open to any medication if necessary, if those particular thoughts are infringing upon their quality of life. Meaning, are those thoughts getting in the way of them being able to rest at night? Are they then focusing on those thoughts so much until it's affecting their ability to take care of themselves? So there's a lot of nuances with regards to these particular thoughts, and or whether it has to do with someone having auditory or visual hallucinations. But we also have to make sure we keep in mind, again, the safety of the person, the quality of their life, and the safety of other people around them. So that's a way to be able to delineate between someone that, again, may be dealing with something that's truly psychological or psychiatrically concerning, and then someone that is not. Because, again, we want to be able to consider the entirety of the person, who they are, what they believe, because to try to superimpose what one sees from, I would say sometimes from a narrow perspective, that can lead to defensiveness or not receiving information that could be helpful to you in order to be beneficial to the person's life. Or sometimes it could be a matter of a match with regards to the therapist and the client. So I trust that that's helpful information, and I certainly hope that you all have a great day.